I had like 4 different corporate jobs, but I remember in the beginning, I would say I would wake up in the morning at like 7 in the morning, get ready for work, dress my best, tried to go to work. My boss was really like over my shoulder all the time, so I couldn't really like do anything on my computer, which is like really annoying. I was like, please get out of my space. But I would, do that. And once I started to launch my blog, I remember asking my coworker, she would help me take pictures at lunchtime. And that's how I made it work. And I was like, yo, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to wear a really cute outfit tomorrow. Can you take pictures of me? So we would go outside. New York is a great landscape for photography. She would literally take her cell phone and help me take photos outside during lunchtime. And then I would go home probably around like 10 to 11 p.m. at night because it was just labor. And like the fashion industry actually sucks. I worked in the fashion industry and corporate world as well. And yeah, so then I would go home really, really late at night and I'd probably stay up until like 4 in the morning. Probably, like writing my blog post, editing my photos in Lightroom, teaching myself Photoshop, and SEO. I would like draft it. If it was good enough, then I would schedule it for the next morning and, rinse, cycle, repeat. And then I'd go to bed. Basically would sleep for about 4 to 5 hours a night, maybe like 4 hours.
It sounded like 3 or 4 hours from what you were telling me.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
I've been used to probably like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Trying to build, this thing, whatever I have, and also go to work at the same time. So it was really, really, really tough, I would have to say. And it just got worse because I kept getting promoted externally. Like I was too good. And like, I would then it would get, more hours. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. My paycheck is so much more money. But now it's kind of like I have less time and I'm more stressed out, and then I'm getting older. I have more responsibilities. So it's like, when do I stop? Like, when does my mental health come into play, right? But I didn't have that knowledge back then. When you're a kid or a young adult, you kind of just grind, and you don't really think about your health. You don't really, at least I didn't, think about that stuff. I was a hustler. All I wanted to do was succeed in something that I built for myself, So, I just focused on that. And I remember my boyfriend at the time was like, are you gonna die like tomorrow? He's like, are you okay? Like, he's like, do you shit? Like I would just be going to bed.
Do you shit?
Like, he's like, do you have a life? Like, he was so worried about me, but I was like, let me just do this. I was like, I'm young. I have the energy right now.
Yeah.
And then when I get to my 30s, just turned 30. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. December 19th. Don't forget it's Sagittarius. I wanted to be able to start slowing down and, rely more on passive income sources and stuff like that. And I'm finally like getting to that point right now. And I'm really thankful that I busted my ass. But, it's hard. It comes at the expense of like being close with your family or your friends. Like I didn't really like hang out that much or could really see my friends like growing up. I didn't really have time to party. And like it comes with a huge sacrifice, but now I'm here. I also want to focus on making more friends and stuff like that, and finally having time to maintain the IRL connections too.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?